Good evening. Welcome to North Cross United Methodist Church. My name is Chris Frew. I'm the pastor here, and I want to invite you into tonight's service of foot washing. This was done by Jesus at the Last Supper to his disciples, and I wanted to offer it to you guys tonight so that you can experience what it might feel like to be humbled before people you love that will wash your feet. And so I'm going to read from the scriptures tonight, from John chapter 13. But some people refer to this day as Maundy Thursday. And the word Maundy comes from the Latin word mandatum, which means command. And in this reading, you'll see that Jesus leaves his disciples a new commandment. And he leaves his disciples a new commandment. He leaves us a new commandment. And so I hope you participate with those around you tonight where you are. And so listen to these ancient words again from the Gospel of John chapter 13. Hear the good news. It was just before the Passover feast. Jesus knew that his time had come for him to leave this world and go to the Father. Having loved his own who was in the world, he now showed them the full extent of his love. The evening meal was being served, and the devil had already prompted Judas Iscariot, son of Simon, to betray Jesus. Jesus knew that the Father had put all things under his power, and that he had come from God and was returning to God. So he got up from the meal, took off his outer clothing, and wrapped a towel around his waist. After that, he poured water into a basin, began to wash his disciples' feet, drying them with the towel that was wrapped around him. He came to Simon Peter, who said to him, "Lord, are you going to wash my feet?" Jesus replied, "You do not realize now what I am doing, but later you will understand." "No," said Peter, "you shall never wash my feet." Jesus answered, "Unless I wash you, you have no part of me." And going over to verse 34, this is the new command that he leaves his disciples and you and I. He says, "A new command I give you, love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. By this all men will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another." This is the word of God for the people of God. Thanks be to God. I cannot imagine what it must have felt like for Peter. Sometimes we are in the same position as Peter. "No, you're not going to do that for me." And you may be feeling that right now as someone is going to wash your feet. It is a truly humbling experience if you've not experienced before. And so I'm glad that you're participating tonight. What strikes me as powerful, the power of Jesus' love is that he kneels before Peter, who he knows will deny him 3 times, and he washes Peter's feet. He kneels before Judas, who he knows is going to betray him, and he washes Judas's feet. And he kneels before Thomas's feet, and he knows Thomas is going to doubt his resurrection in the future. And this is a love that I still can't comprehend, but we get it. And it is given to us by Jesus himself. And so we're going to participate in that right now. I've asked my wife, Paula, to join us tonight. And she's going to come up and she's going to wash my feet. And then I'll wash Paula's feet. And that will conclude tonight's service. thank you so much for joining us tonight. I hope you had a great experience doing this with those you love at your home. I would love to hear about your experience and what you felt and what this means to you now that you've done it. Maybe you've done it for the first time. And so I would love to hear your experience. And so I love you. Join me tomorrow night, Good Friday, where we will be in this sanctuary again, and we will read the Stations of the Cross. And so all you need to do is find a very comfortable place to sit in your house and center yourself right before 7 o'clock, say a prayer, and just sit in silence and listen to me read the Stations of the Cross. And you for yourself take the same steps that Jesus has taken towards his crucifixion and the cross. I hope to see you tomorrow night. Have a great day. Bye.